Hi everyone, it's Dion from the Mac team, and I'm here to give you some really great tips. It's a new year, we're going to start fresh, and so it's all about pursuing our goals, trying new things, being adventurous, not being afraid to make mistakes, and get up, pick yourself back up, and try again. So we're going to talk about 10 things we can do right now to achieve our goals and get to the point where we want to be. I also have a great planner for you to help achieve your goals in 2021. If you click the link below, it'll take you to a free planner, 24 pages on tasks, things you need to do right now to get you started to achieve all your goals. So are you ready to achieve those goals? Whether it be fitness, money, health, finances, a career change, whatever it is, buying or selling a home, I'm here to help you by giving you some great tips on what we can start doing right now. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be releasing new videos on a weekly basis. One of the first things I like to do in the morning is definitely give gratitude. Just be thankful for everything that I've had, experienced, things that are to come. That is my number one thing I do in the morning. So taking 15 minutes to meditate, to write down the things we're thankful for, to just focus on ourselves and where we see ourselves is definitely an important thing. I'm not going to include this as my number one, but first thing in the morning is self-care and focusing on you and the next steps on where you want to go. So take that 15 minutes in the morning. Number one, make a list. In order to achieve your goals, you'll have to determine exactly what they are. So take a few minutes to write down whatever pops into your mind. After that, go through your list, brainstorm, and figure out what things you need to change right now, what things you need to start doing in your life, the things you need to stop doing in your life to accomplish these goals. Number two, keep a clean workspace. Clutter doesn't physically just get in the way, it actually distracts you. So clutter is not only a physical mess, it's also a mental mess. It really distracts you from what you want to do through the day. So having a clean workstation is very important. Number three, minimize other types of distractions. Now, if you have a clean desk and you don't minimize other distractions, your workspace will do little for you. Find a way to cut out family members, unless it's an emergency, social media, notifications on your phone, phone calls, or appointments. These are things that will move you away from working on items that are important. Set a schedule for yourself and stick to it, even if you have no one supervising you. If you're doing professional work, look the part. So you're making phone calls and you're working from home, change out of your pajamas, put something else on. Make yourself feel a little bit more professional. Number four, wake up early. Sometimes no matter how much time you put aside in the day to work on certain projects, you get caught into taking care of your kids, cooking lunch, making dinner, looking at the daily news. So getting up early can help you a lot before anybody gets up in the house. I like to come down, at least get my morning meditation out of the way, my morning gratitudes. I can check emails and just prep my day so when those distractions happen throughout the day, I'm able to work on those things early in the morning. When I first started waking up early, I would set my clock for 15 minutes before my usual wake up time, and I would do that for about a week. And then the following week, I'd add an extra 15 minutes onto that, and then you can go back there. So if you want to add 20 minutes or 30 minutes until you get to that desired time of waking up. Number five, make the most of your weekends. Now, it's important to rest and recharge for the weekend, but it also helps you a lot if you make plans ahead of time for the rest of the week. Plan what I'm wearing for the next day, organize your to-do list, even meal plans, lunch, prepping your food, and some of these little things make a big difference. Believe me, you'll rest better, wake up less stressed, and be ready to go Monday morning. Number 6, stop procrastinating. So you might start a specific task and then you start wandering to the fridge, looking for snacks, checking your emails, checking Google or on Amazon for something you don't need. Just remember, stick to the task. Have your tasks written out, know what you need to complete, and stick to it. Number 7, find people to help you. It's helpful to find a few different people that you can emulate. People that can inspire you to persevere or hold you accountable. For example, a mentor can really give you valuable advice, so you won't have to learn lessons the hard way. Find some of those specific people that can hold you accountable and keep you going and promote you and cheer you on and get you through that gap from where you are right now to where you want to be. Number 8, play the role. Think of what you want to be, who you want to be, and how will that new version of you act? How will you look? How will you talk? How will you dress? Number 9, conduct check-ins. It's not enough to incorporate new habits and ditch old ones. It's important to consistently evaluate yourself and make sure you're on track with your goal and where you want to be. You might do this once you achieve small goals and you're working your way towards a bigger goal. During these check-ins, you can reflect on what's been working for you or not, and then determine what type of things you'll have to do or changes you'll have to make to get to your goal. You can let what you've already accomplished inspire you to do more. Number 10, motivate yourself with rewards. Now, if you treat yourself to rewards when you accomplish mini milestones, you'll have additional incentives aside from your big goal. Milestones might take the form of paying off all your credit cards, losing a certain amount of weight, hitting that specific amount of social media followers. It could be getting up at 6 a.m., maybe saving $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, whatever it may be. You can treat yourself to, let's say if it's a dessert, a day at the spa. It could even be just a day off where you do absolutely nothing. Whatever it may be, make sure your reward system is enticing enough to motivate you to continue to reach your goals. So that is my 10 tips for reaching your goals. I wish you all the best for 2021. Much success, much blessings. Thanks for watching.